a bad one, she love Christian.
Okay, so we're just gonna get started. This is the wig. The ends are very thin. It is 150 density, which I already knew is thin, but the ends specifically are really, really thin. And then there are a lot of short hairs. Like, I don't know if you see that, like really short hairs. This is the frontal. It is a 13 by 6, and I did bleach the knots. Let's see. I did bleach the knots, and I think I did a really, really good job. If you can see that, because the cap itself, the lace itself is very, very light, as you can tell. Not my color. But it is a 12-inch, 13 by 6, like I said. And yeah, that's all I really want to say about this wig. Okay, so let's just get started. As you can see, my hair is already braided. But please don't do me, because I cut off all my hair, and I wasn't even able to put it in a ponytail or braid it or nothing. But now I got a little hang time. You feel me? I got a little hang time. Okay?
Right now I'm just applying the cap and making sure it fits properly and it covers my ears. And I'm just struggling to cut the ear tabs. I cut them really weird. I don't know why, as you can see. Yeah, it is what it is at this point. And then I'm going to be using the Got To Be glue to create the bald cap method. It is a huge headache to me to use lace bonding glue just to get the cap to stay down. I don't really think it's necessary. This is what works for me, and it's a lot easier, so I just use the bonding glue. Just applying it all over my hairline and making sure I get it everywhere. Then I'm gonna go in with the Got To Be glue spray, the yellow can, just to make sure I get some extra stickage and the cap does not come up or anything. Then I'm just gonna go off camera to blow dry. Not gonna lie, it's been a couple hours. It's been a lot of hours. It is currently 12:06 and I started this at 7:30. But I got a little distracted. I had me some dinner, watched me some shows, and now we're here. Now that everything's all dry, I'm just gonna go in and start cutting off some of that lace and getting as close as possible before cutting any of my actual edges, because that would not be fun. As you can see, I'm just using a eyebrow razor. I'm using this big old e.l.f. kabuki brush because it was the first thing I seen, honestly. I couldn't find my powder concealer, so I had to use the liquid, which, it works, but I would advise everyone to use a powder. As you can see, it looks clunky in some places, and with the powder, it just would be completely different, but something's better than nothing.
And I know y'all have seen worse tutorials than this. This ain't really a tutorial, okay? This is just me showing you what I'm doing. So please don't come for me. Please don't come for me. I'm not a professional. I was about to say professionalist. So annoying.
Now I'm about to do a little cleanup with some alcohol. It's 70%, and just go along the hairline. Now you can see me putting the same concealer onto the actual wig. I do this every single time I do my hair with a wig or with any type of lace. I always put it on both my cap and the wig cap. Just to make my life a little easier, I start to cut a few tabs into the lace just so I don't have to struggle when it comes to time to apply it. You will see that I'm going to use the Isha lace bonding glue, and then I'm going to, it's kind of a circular motion to mush the glue and the cap together, just going straight down in kind of a circular motion to make sure you're mushing all that together, and when it dries, it'll be flawless. Don't be like me and use as much glue. I know I use so much glue, but I didn't have my glasses on in my defense, so it was a lot of glue. Just don't be like me. And if that wasn't bad enough, I decided to go in with another thick ass layer. Another one. The thicker the better, I guess. But please don't make this mistake. It is very hard to get off. That's me waiting for it to dry. I could have brought a blow dryer in here, but I'm a lot a bit lazy. So we're gonna wait. So we're gonna lay this mother down. Gonna start in the middle because it just makes no sense to start anywhere else. So we're gonna comb that back. We're not mushing it, we're not pressing it, we're just gonna comb it, and do the same thing along the whole hairline. This is me thinking that I did something when I really did not. Just embarrassing myself with all that glue on my forehead. Oh my gosh. Now tying it up again to make it more melty. Did you miss me? I know you did. Anyway, we're taking this off now. Woo! It's stuck. Now we are cutting the lace using the eyebrow razor, of course. Using scissors makes it really choppy, and we do not want that. So that's what we're doing. We're cutting it up. I know it looks a mess, but it comes through in the end. That's me struggling once again with the ear tabs. And yeah, we just cutting. At this point in the video, I'm starting to get frustrated, so I just decided to start styling it. I don't know why I thought a middle part was it, baby. It was not. Look, no. So, you know, back to the side part. That's better. I tried to lay down some of the edges to see if maybe I could just bypass all the excess glue, but as you can see, I'm really agitated, and I'm about to throw a temper tantrum. So I ended up just calling it a night and going to sleep. As you can see, it's daytime in the next clip. I look like a fish. I'm sorry. As you can see, the lace looks a lot better now after I went to sleep. So I'm just finishing up my edges because last night I did not do all of them. So I'm just finishing them up with the Tresemme mousse. Again, my ear tabs never come out right how I want them to, so we're just gonna ignore that. Just laying it down one more time while I get ready to flat iron and style. Here I'm just flat ironing it, and you know, everybody knows how to flat iron it. I'm trying to put a little bump at the ends, but I've just accepted that it's not going to come out how I want to because of how thin the hair is. I'm just not feeling it at all. It looks like I'm 13 again with a fresh perm, and no. Let me just apologize for all the ugly faces I make during this video. I forget that I am filming, but I'm using the slick stick. I used to use this back in the day when I used to get quick weaves and sew-ins, and it fries your hair down to a pulp. So that's what we're doing now. We are finally starting to see a light at the very long tunnel, but it is coming together. It's starting to look cute.